Let me be blunt and brutally honest with you. Your business isn't stuck right now because you don't have a website. It's not stuck because you don't have a lot of followings or subscribers, right? It's not stuck because you don't have a large email list. It is stuck because you are still hiding. Okay. You are not visible enough. And in order to have brand awareness, in order to show that you are an authority, and in order to show you aren't the expert in your field, in order to show your credibility, you have to demonstrate what you know and you have to show up consistently, comfortably, and confidently. So I want to jump right into what the real issues are and what you can actually do about it. We're not going to waste any time because I want you to come get what you came for, and I want you to get started immediately on what you need to do to fix the problem at hand. And I want you to know it's not exactly what you think. Okay, so pay attention, take note, come back and rewatch this video if you need to, as many times as is necessary, so that you can get into radical action, get a quick win, get the results that you need so you can move on. Okay, we don't need to convince ourselves that we're stuck in doing something that is not really the thing that's holding us back. Okay, so number one, you are building inauthentically. That's the truth. You're mimicking somebody else's model instead of trusting your own instincts and building your own. Now, here's the thing, and this is what kind of really grinds my gears. Really, we live in the online space, and in this online world, the online world has certainly created copycat culture. Okay, but here's the thing, this is the truth. There is only one you who can do what you do, and nobody can do it better. Nobody has your same story. Nobody has your same journey. Nobody took the same career path. Nobody has your same way of showing up and delivering. Nobody has your same charisma and characteristics and personality and pizzazz, right? Nobody can be you. And I have a favorite quote, by the way, that says, be yourself because everybody else is taken. And I love that quote so much because it's the truth, right? It is spot on. So just show up and be you, because why not? You can't mimic somebody else if you're not that person. Just be yourself. Authenticity is the real key to your success. And in the age of AI right now, trust and believe, more people are craving authenticity. And it's only going to be, more people are going to crave that even more as as AI advances, even more so than it already is. Okay. Number two is that you're avoiding the real work. What do I mean by that? I mean, you've already created the Canva post. You've already done all the work, right? You're being on all the platforms. You're doing all the things that you know you're supposed to do. However, the problem is what you haven't yet done is connect. You haven't built the relationship. You haven't nurtured the relationship. And so you need to actually start connecting with your potential clients. How do you do that? Have a conversation, humanize your brand, DM somebody. You haven't actually DM'd your leads. You haven't gotten to conversations and invited them to connect with you on a more personal, deeper level. You haven't asked them the questions. You haven't put out comments, right? Or responded to the comments. You haven't been inquisitive, just curious to know, hey, I see we've been connected for a while. What is exactly that you're doing? Where are you in the journey? What is it that you're looking for? How can I possibly support you? Like real conversations that an actual lead, having that conversation can lead to the client. Okay, so go ahead and DM someone today, because connection is really what converts. You know what I mean? Again, humanize your brand, and just simply by reaching out and talking to people, talk to more people. The more people you talk to and connect with, you'd be surprised as to where that leads. Now, before we go to the next step, if you're getting what I'm giving so far and you love these gems I'm dropping and you appreciate the episodes I'm putting out, then go ahead and leave a comment below so we can get this discussion popping. Let me know if this is something you've tried so far. This might be the one key missing link for you right now. Like, oh, light bulb moment. I am doing all the things, except I'm not connecting with anybody in the DMs. Maybe you have some fear or doubt around that. Let's talk about it. I want to extend the conversation, right? The dialogue beyond this video. So go ahead and leave me a comment right now. But also, if you are getting value from this video or any of my episodes, go ahead and peruse around my page, by the way, while you're here. But go ahead, if you are feeling my vibe and you want to be part of my tribe, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single episode whenever I drop new content and or go live. Okay. Now, the next step is you're playing small. Okay. You're playing small out of fear, right? And I just actually alluded to this. So I know fear is it seems like it's real. In fact, it is false evidence appearing real, but it isn't real. It only exists here in your mind. That email list, that offer, that price point, so you're playing it too safe, it's too small, you're too afraid. The truth is, I don't want you to be afraid to send that email, to DM somebody, to connect by email, to ask for the sale, to raise your rates to premium price. If you don't do these things, you're always going to be at the level that you're at right now. You're going to hit that plateau. You've got to take it to the next level, a few notches higher. Okay. Don't be afraid to do those things. Number 4, you're missing community and you're missing strategy. And the real truth is, you're isolating yourself right now. You're trying to work in silo. You're suffering in silence, right? You're convincing yourself that you can do this thing alone and that you're going to reach the level of success and gratification that you were trying to achieve by doing it the way you've been doing it. But how has that worked out for you so far? Okay, like, can we be real? Because the truth is, if you could do it by yourself, then you would have by now. So let's just be honest. We obviously need to get in community. I want you to stop playing guessing games. I want you to stop trying the DIY approach. Stop trying to figure it out on your own because it's overwhelming you and it's burning you out. So here's the truth. You've got to ask for help. There is no entrepreneur, no business owner, no household name no iconic figure, no celebrity, no athlete. I don't care who you want to name. All of those individuals who are our favorites. In fact, we can call them by their first name at this point, right? They don't even need a last name because they're so well known. Those very individuals are successful not because they tried to do it alone, but because they got in community with others and because they are being coached. They have mentors. They're in community. They're congregating. They have support. They're in sisterhood. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're getting the help they need in order to succeed. So what makes you think you're different? None of us are exempt. I know there are people out there claiming to be a self-made millionaire and billionaire, but it's just not true. Nobody gets there alone. So contrary to what the popular belief is or what you might have thought up until this point, stop doing it by yourself because getting there quicker, faster, and sooner requires you to get the help. Okay. Number 5 is you're not selling, you're sharing. And nothing wrong with sharing. I want you to share. Sharing is caring. But here's the thing. You can't be posting and praying. Okay. We can't do things on a wing and a prayer. We have to have a strategy. So you can't just post and put your stuff out there hoping someone sees it. There has to be a strategy behind that, a sales strategy, that is. So selling is service and selling is leadership. In fact, I would go as far as to say that anytime you're not, if you know somebody's in pain, there's a real need, there's an urgent need, a desire, a strong desire that somebody has, and you're not making the offer, you're not asking for the sale, you're not providing a solution, you are doing the individuals who are following you, you are doing your audience, you are doing your ideal client avatar, you are doing those individuals a disservice. Okay? You're dismissive to them, whether you see it that way or not, because you're not offering them, you're just watching them be in pain. But where is the solution? Okay, so I just want you to think about that for a minute. Offer them the solution. Sell them the thing. Okay? Now, you don't need another Canva post. You don't need to just keep doing all of these random things that's not getting you anywhere. We've got to switch things up and we got to lead with strategy. So you need a clear decision. You need clear direction. Ultimately, you need clarity, right? And you need to focus right? Finish one thing or follow one course until successful. Now, I didn't make that up. That's actually something that I heard Alex Hermosi say, but he probably, I don't know. I heard a couple people say it, so I don't really know who originally quoted that, but I love that quote so much because it's absolutely true. I even heard Myron Golden say that. Focus on one course until successful. So, if you need help right now, if you feel that you're stuck, I want you to book a focus and freedom clarity call with me because that's exactly what you need. You need the clarity, you need to know where to focus, and you need a freedom path, right? And that's why I hence the term freedom and focus clarity call, right? It's fitting. So I'm going to really sit with you and help you figure out, map all this out, and give you exactly what you need. We're going to talk about why you're stuck, why you're struggling, okay? And we're going to talk about where you want to ultimately be and where you are right now so that I can meet you where you are. We're also going to talk about my Legacy Leaders Lab. That is my 30-day private group intensive, okay? It's a group coaching program. You're going to love it. We're going to, inside of that, we're going to map out everything, fully map it out. We're going to talk about your vision. We're going to talk about the offer. We're going to talk about the platform, one or two platforms you need to be on. We're going to talk about price and we're going to raise your prices. Yes, we are. We are going to talk about how to package yourself up, as the, with all of the educational background you have, the level of expertise, your education, your everything that you come with. We're going to talk about how to package you up. You are the package. We're monetizing you. So what does that look like, right? And how to position you as the authority in your field. How does that work? What does that look like? We're going to talk about how to promote it, how to pitch it, what the messaging needs to be. We're going to get really crystal clear on how to build a business in the online space that prioritizes your peace. So if this sounds something that is exciting for you and it's what you need, then jump on a call with me. And even if you don't decide to work with me in the 30-day program, it's fine. It's no pressure here, right? I just know that if this is where you are, then this is exactly what you need. So I'm going to at least offer it because what did I say? If this is your pain point and your problem right now, then why wouldn't I offer this as the solution to solve that for you? In 30 days, that could literally change your life. And if you just need one-off support, that's fine. You'll still walk away with clarity and a personalized plan. So either way, it's a win-win situation. And I'm going to talk to you about what I did to incentivize this for you to make it a no-brainer, okay? Now, that's my time. I hope this was valuable. I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Be sure to share this video out with at least 3 friends and watch the next video that YouTube recommends. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now.